Hello, dear friends. There has been talk of lights in the sky for years, but the recent Northern Lights were the ultimate show. Opinion piece. The Signal. Light show. Lights in the sky. Signs of change. Predicted years ago. Ascending volunteers. More about solar flash, solar and stellar photons. Path to the source of life. Dream of light in the sky. The sage tames his demons. The event according to Sierra. Let's start. The Northern and Southern Lights, more than a week ago, were a surprise for many of us. It felt like a gift and was something to get excited about. Several years ago, these lights were talked about, and the messages said that they were a gift in more ways than one. A sign is a wonder or something extraordinary and outside the natural order. A prodigy is a strange and wonderful event that exceeds the regular limits of nature. The Signal is a Netflix mystery drama miniseries released on March 7th, 2024. By the way, speaking about signals, a light illuminated the sky over Spain and Portugal in the early hours of Sunday at 0.46 am. The ball of light began at an altitude of 122 kilometers above Don Benito, Badajoz, moved towards the northwest, flew over Portugal, and ended at an altitude of 54 kilometers above the Atlantic Ocean. The phenomenon was seen from a dozen regions of our autonomous communities. Perhaps the solar storm and these global displays of northern and southern lights were established as a marker of global changes. Several years ago, Sophia Love was told that when the sky illuminated the world, it would be a sign. It would, meant, it would mean that we had reached the end, or were right at the door of the end. Incredible shots from space have been released of the most powerful solar storm in more than 20 years. The Cooperative Institute for Meteorological Satellite Studies at the University of Wisconsin-Madison published 8 satellite images of last weekend's solar storm on Tuesday. Prophecy. Sierra prophesied that things would move quickly and affect everyone. Trading and money systems would be temporarily stopped in order to establish the new systems, because the old ones are ready to go. There will be obvious changes in the global geopolitical structure. Sierra saw that everything stopped as if in a pause, that everything was over, and that we were free. He adds that this is all part of the divine plan and should not take long. The problem is that some human beings are not prepared and may ask us for help. They want that we will only help when we are asked or where it is seen to be needed. Everything will change, and what is needed will depend on where each person lives or works. This is a collaborative creation. What else are you looking for? Years ago, Sierra has a vivid dream about a solar flash. In quotes, in the dream, I was standing on a city street. Suddenly, there were thousands of blackbirds in the sky. I looked around and saw that everyone was frozen in place. The people near me were frozen in position like statues. Only I could move. I instantly knew what had happened. It was the event. She screamed at the sky, although no sound came out. She knew what this was. I was elated. Sierra experienced in the dream the same pause that Sophia's channeling refers to, in quotes again. Everything on the planet could stop in an instant. After the pause, everything could be restarted. Exactly how do you restart a computer? That's one possible plan for the event, a sudden timeline jump from 3D to 5D. However, anything is possible, so please use your discernment. Close quotes. In the channeled messages, the stasis or immobilization of humankind has been discussed for years, and the importance of consciousness and individual responsibility in personal and societal change has been highlighted. This is reflected in the idea that we are responsible for all our experiences and that we can create our own future through our thoughts and actions. Intelligence providers speak of 10 days of darkness. In quotes, I don't think we'll have 10 days without electricity or internet, she adds. I believe the coalition will achieve the restart with minimal inconvenience to humankind. We need energy. It is winter here in the southern hemisphere, and it is not safe to be without power for 10 days, she says. Sierra believes that there could be a curfew in all countries, keeping people at home, while the coalition plays the truth videos on all devices. No one will escape finding out what happened. Enjoy life in the meantime. Find a reason to laugh, or at least smile every day. It can be done, even if you only watch old TV comedies. Laughter lightens your life and embraces everyone around you. The world is in chaos. We are with you. Protons. According to Gillian Macbeth Lowden, there are deep and intense energy happening right now. The energies that arise move at millions of kilometers per second from deep space and from supernovae that become white holes. The white stellar hole pours towards the center of the heart of our sun. This energy has the mission of moving through the cosmos and depositing its truth in living beings through solar and stellar protons. The human being is a hybrid composed of Earth and stardust that emerged from deep space. These energies that arise in abundance in the human heart do so at the request of the universe, and divinity always reaches its destination. The Earth moves towards more white points of light that penetrate all living beings towards a rebirth. The dispersion of these energies as living photons of light emerge as interstellar rays without physical barricades of any kind, dispersing their molecular intent into all areas of life, from our secret moods to the bad guy weather patterns we have been experiencing. These energies are demanding and make you look at what you don't want to see. Like a personal trainer, they demand more for you than you think you are capable of giving. These living photons of supercharged light penetrate our inner Achilles heel like an immaculate cosmic conception. These incoming cosmic bursts will take you out of your comfort zone and make you look at things you never thought you would participate in, bringing back deep memories of what must be completed on your Earth journey. Human beings waste a lot of time being afraid and angry at everything and everyone around them. They point fingers at parents, presidents, and past lives, and don't take full responsibility for their creative decisions. This emotional setback creates a double jeopardy clause. To avoid this technical difficulty, stop making excuses. Upcoming volunteers. According to Octavia Basile, Not all those who have incarnated here with such a 5D mission will awaken to it. This is because the 3D matrix has altered the information dot. In other words, a thick veil of illusions was created. To eliminate it, it takes a lot of courage to truly listen to your intuition. Because an awakened being knows that he is not just a human being. The knowledge of this multidimensionality is present. An awakened being abandons any belief because he discovers that everything is a game. It is in itself an illusion. But then one learns to think deliberately, not because he believes, but because he wants to create. Therefore, beliefs are transformed into intentions that have the power to manifest. Your intuition will begin to speak to you all the time once your mission is reactivated, which can be done with the loving support of cosmic beings. It will take you out of your comfort zone, suggest you take risks, and destroy what keeps you attached and dependent on your old beliefs. So, are you ready to be of those and follow your intuition? If so, we really promise you that this will go crazy in a wonderful and miraculous way because you are destined to live a life full of joy and with surprises happening all the time. That is why many will not wake up now because they will be pushed back by their attachment to what they have already experienced. It takes a very open mind at heart, and if you are one of them, claim your power now and start manifesting according to your own intuition. You deserve to live beyond a monotonous life so you can embrace a real life that looks like an amazing movie. We are here to support you, and we will do so all the time until even the last of you tunes into the 5D energies, for as long as it takes. In a way, it will happen for each and every one of you at the right time. Trust and keep your intentions clear. We love you beyond what your mind thinks. We love you because we are you and you are us. We are all one. Reflections. Don't let your past have a negative impact on your present and future, says Kesheras. Observe past situations and events from a higher perspective. In this way, you will have a deeper understanding and see the purpose of what unfolded, and you will heal and transmute the lower vibrational energies experienced in those moments while remembering the lessons learned. Send love to that timelines and everyone involved, and move forward in peace. Wise is he who little by little tames his demons, says Lao Tzu. Why is the human being who acts as a silent observer of his ideas, wants, and opinions. Wise is the one who does not postpone his healing and still remains calm in his actions. Today, each person is led to the source of life. The source does not distinguish between highly gifted people and those with little potential. During this time, Source offers everyone the opportunity to recognize what was previously unrecognized. Do not hinder your own development with useless activities. The grass grows by itself and open questions reveal themselves before you. The important thing is to act when a wounded part of you, of your soul, needs healing, when the time has come to act and not ignore it. Waiting for what appears does not mean being inactive, but quite the opposite. This requires maximum attention on your part. Pure observation means lovingly caring for the ones that need to be healed, looking at what exists within you without judging yourself, and treating yourself with tenderness. It is a wonderful experience to live your own transformation not as a job, but as a loving encounter with yourself. At first, fear of the demons themselves may arise, but gradually this turns into a deep longing for healing. At some point, this longing is greater than any fear. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.